Hi guys, Maikeru here. This is my Quest for Survival Hardcore Ironman series and we're on episode 15 already. In this episode I get branches of Darkmeyer done and I start on some Barrows. So this video will be talking about the lead up to branches of Darkmeyer, getting some skill requirements, getting some other quest requirements done and talking about the useful things from those. Then progressing into doing some Barrows and actually getting a little bit of loot in this video. So let's get into it. First thing was first, I had to finish up some skill requirements that I needed for branches of Darkmeyer. The biggest one being 76 woodcutting that I did on mostly teaks and a few mahoganies. Doing teaks for woodcutting on a hardcore Ironman is so useful because of the special teak logs you get. In some of my previous videos I showed me using some of the special logs and they're so useful it's unreal. Free construction experience is very useful on an Ironman. As you can see in this clip I got 76 woodcutting, which is the requirement for branches of Darkmeyer, and now it was only crafting left to do. I had to get a couple of silver bars to get from 61 to 64 crafting. It's only 3 levels so I didn't need too many silver bars, and then I could AFK do those into silver tiaras for crafting XP. As you can see I got 64 crafting from those silver tiaras, and that was the last requirement I needed skill wise for branches of Darkmeyer. Now it was time to grind out all of the quests needed for that one. Starting off with probably the most annoying quests first, I did the Legends quest. I mean, it's not a hard quest by any means, but it just takes so long and it's just so tedious. Although it did give 7,650 experience 4 times, and you could choose the same skill more than once. This means all of those 7,650 experience that I got went into Herblore. I'll gladly take 30,000 free Herblore experience for the effort that quest was. Next up, it was a nice easy quest instead. We done Shades of Morton. You don't actually have to fully complete the quest, you just need a potion from it, but I might as well fully complete the quest once I've started it. Easy peasy. Then I was able to do the Legacy of Seergaze, which was the next one in the vampire storyline. This one gave quite a lot of different experience, and you get 3 more chapters at 2.5k each, alongside the Evander's Flower and a blood talisman. So now I can make blood runes if I really want to. I got 71 Slayer from the quest reward, and then when I traded in my experience into Herblore, I got 62 Herblore too. And now it was actually time to do branches of Darkmeyer. Even though I know this part of the quest wouldn't kill me, it's always nerve-wracking doing things like this that you know you're going to take high amounts of damage for doing. You had to drink this blood that's going to damage you as you drink it. I believe it's like half your HP, so it never ever will kill you. But for some reason, being a hardcore Ironman, doing anything like this still makes me a bit stressed out just in case something goes wrong and I'm like, I'm dead. I drank it, it was fine, I ate 2 monkfish and I was all okay, everything was cured. But either way, I still pooed myself a little bit. It was time to do the boss encounter of Branches of Darkmeyer. The boss encounter isn't too difficult as long as you abide by the mechanics. There is a couple abilities that he can do, like he goes in the middle, does a blast. If you don't look away with your camera and move your character facing away, you can take a lot of damage. He can just do little abilities like put stuff on the floor. If you stand in it, you're going to take extra damage. As long as you're not stupid, you won't die against this boss. The boss was pretty easy, pretty straightforward, but when he dies, he blows up and makes you take so much damage that you're left on literally nothing. This is all part of the boss, and you are supposed to be taken down really low, and nothing hits you after this point, so you shouldn't die. But like I said in the previous clip, I always poo myself in situations like this. So I was legit crapping myself when I killed him because he was about to explode. So I'll play that clip for you guys to laugh at, I guess. Right, he's about to explode. How well have you coded your game, Jagex? Please don't spaghetti code me and somehow make me die. Oh, okay, I'm on 300 HP. Just eat. We good. We survived it. Completing Branches of Darkmeyer was absolutely great. I got 20k agility, 50k woodcutting, 20k farming, 40k fletching, 20k crafting, 25k slayer, 35k magic, and a tome of experience with 3 chapters at 50k experience each. Just from that quest alone, look how much experience it gives. Those 3 50ks are definitely going into Herblore as well. So that's also a pretty awesome 150k experience in Herblore. And now I've got the blisterwood weapons and the Draken's Medallion. This means I can teleport anywhere in Mauritania without using its charges and easily do Barrows. The blisterwood weapons are tier 70 weapons, so I've got really nice, easy, free weapons as well now. Super stoked, such a useful quest for an Ironman. The awesome thing with the Dragon's Medallion is right where I am in Canifis is next to the lodestone, and as you can see, there is a god statue right next to the lodestone. So as soon as you finish Barrows, you can teleport to the Canifis lodestone, pray at the god statue, and then teleport directly back to Barrows. This then allows you to use near enough no prayer potions every single trip. I usually use maybe 1 or 2 doses of prayer pots, and then the rest is replenished back here in Canifis after the trip. Obviously, if you run out of food as well after a couple of trips, you can then just run to the bank in Canifis after praying at the statue. Or you can take the teleport to Berg de Rot for free, and there's a bank right there as well. Either way, I would definitely advise praying at this god statue after Barrows runs to help save supplies if you're an Ironman. Obviously on a main it doesn't really matter because the couple of sips of prayer potions aren't going to cost you much. To make this method as effective as possible, I'm adding quick teleport charges to my lodestone teleports. This then allows me to go to the Canifis lodestone instantly and not worrying about sitting down and channeling. This then makes it even easier to replenish my prayer and then get back to Barrows. Let's see if we get anything good. What did we get? Open it up and useless junk. But let's use our quick teleport to Canifis and whee! While doing Barrows, I also managed to get 80 magic, which is pretty nice. I can now use a chaotic staff if I was to ever go for one. Hey, I got a Carol's top. Hey, it's like 3 mil. Why is Carol's top 3 mil? Jesus Christ. Not that I can actually sell it, but eh. Hey, I got a Carol's crossbow. That's what I actually wanted. The tier 70 weapon. It's worth it now. Yeah! Gonna stop Barrows for a little while now. I've now done 60 Barrows kills. I've got 15,000 mine runes, 6,900 chaos runes, 3,900 death runes, 2,500 blood runes. So the runes really do add up over time and they're definitely going to help when making Viswax in the future. I also got 58 Barrows totems, but I'm never ever going to do rots, so that doesn't matter. I got 6 loop half of a key, but I couldn't find any tooth half, which is very, very odd. Then I got tons of bolt racks and the Carol's crossbow. They're the things I'm the most hyped about. I also got a Carol's top, which is great. And unfortunately, I got 2 Guffin's plate bodies. I can't believe I got a duplicate so early. If only it could have been another Guffin's piece, because full Guffins would have been insane. Especially on an Ironman where I could just AFK Hellhounds or something. But either way, happy with what I've got so far. Definitely a worthwhile 60 kills at Barrows. So I hadn't checked my kingdom for a week and a day on my Ironman. I managed to get 32 bird's nests with seeds in them, 6,300 maple logs to use with fletching and fire making, and tons of herbs as well. Definitely super hyped with the amount of stuff I got. Now I just need to make sure I've always got over 750,000 coins in the coffer so I get maximum resources out of my kingdom. So most of the money I obtain on my Ironman is just being put into the kingdom. I have 2 mil in there now and I'm very, very happy with how it's going. Obviously I'm making sure to do my dailies on my hardcore Ironman. I did a Nemi Forest run here and it got me to 64 prayer. Definitely really helping with all of the prayer gains towards Prif. I've been continuing my ports and doing as many storylines as I can. As you can see here, I've done some more of the Tenju storyline, trying to progress it as fast as possible and unlock Sea Singers. I've also been doing all of my caches and I got to 85 divination already, and I've literally never trained the skill. I think I've done 1 or 2 daily challenges just for the experience of the daily challenge, and the rest has been caches, and I've got to 85 just from that. Caches are so overpowered. As always, a nice reminder to do your caches. And then lastly, I was AFK fishing for a very long time because I just wanted enough food resources for Slayer and all of that good stuff. So I got 7,595 cooked monkfish. Definitely worth doing swan song at this point. All of these monkfish gave me a couple of fishing levels and cooking levels, and I'm going to have food for days. It's only until I want to upgrade these to sharks that I even have to think about fishing anything else. Ending the video off, it's been a little while since I showed my stats like this, so I thought I'd put them on screen for you guys to see. There isn't too many more that I need to get up. Most of them now are for the high-end quests. Things like Lord of Vampirium I need quite a lot of levels for, and Prif I also need quite a lot of levels for. And then after those type of quests, it will just be focusing on combat and bossing. I want to try and get all of the quests done and get all of the skills out of the way early on, so then when I go and focus on bossing, I can just do that. As you can see, I'm 102 combat, 1,826 total level, and I have 139 quest points. Those quest points should rocket up in a couple of episodes' time. Once I have the quest requirements, and I do the big chain for Prith, and I do Lord of Vampirium, and like curses, things like that, definitely going to put me over 200 quest points very easily. So yeah, that's it for this video. I hope you did enjoy this one. Give it a like if you did, subscribe if you're new for future content like this, and plenty of other RuneScape free related guides and content. And until next time, see ya.